Tech for Learning welcomes you to Supporting Classroom Instruction That Works. In Classroom Instruction That Works, Robert Marzano, Debra Pickering, and Jane Pollock examined decades of research and distilled the results into 9 teaching strategies that have a significant positive impact on student learning. Tech for Learning's open-ended creativity tools can be applied in almost any grade and subject area to support these 9 instructional methods. For identifying similarities and differences, students can use Pixie to complete comparing and sorting activities from the library, or use Venn diagram templates to show similarities and differences on any topic. Students can use frames to create digital stories that compare topics such as ancient cultures, scientific processes, and similar stories.
Our political system is a democracy, where there is equality amongst everyone. We also have a 500-man council to represent the society. This is a decree made by our assembly.
Well, we have a republic where there are judicial, executive, and legislative branches. We firmly believe that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. This is our Senate, where we meet and make political decisions.
For summarizing and note-taking, students can use Pixie activities such as 5 W's or diagram the plot that asks them to summarize, use the text and paint tools to retell a story, or create comics and trading cards that summarize information. Students can use frames to develop animations and digital stories that show the sequence of events in a story, historical event, or a scientific process. Students can use WebBlender to develop interactive timelines that showcase key events in a person's life or historical events. For reinforcing effort and providing recognition, teachers can use Pixie to create newsletters and podcasts of notable classroom events and use templates to develop certificates that highlight student effort and recognize progress and achievement. Students can publish their work as podcasts, videos, and electronic books for an audience beyond the classroom. Using frames, teachers and students can create podcasts and classroom newscasts of notable classroom events and personal achievements.
I enjoyed the Great Wall of China because it was like nothing I had ever seen before. Also, it was like I was famous there. All the Chinese people liked seeing an American child in their country, and they all wanted pictures with me. I got used to it because it was like that all over China. I was thoroughly enjoying my time in the spotlight.
Using WebBlender, students can develop digital portfolios of learning progress that include reflections on personal and academic growth. Teachers can create newsletters and publish podcasts of notable classroom events and achievements. For homework and practice, teachers can use WebBlender to create classroom websites with additional activities for practice and homework assignments. For nonlinguistic representation, students can use Pixie to illustrate diagrams, life cycles, parts of a cell, and visual representation of text they are reading, create comics to represent content and perspective through pictures, and use the stickers as virtual manipulatives to represent math concepts like counting, fractions, geometry, and graphing. Students can use the illustration tools and frames to design animated graphs, scientific processes, patterns, and chronology. Students can use tables and stickers in WebBlender to build pictographs and other visual graphs. The open-ended nature of all Tech for Learning tools supports cooperative learning by providing a platform for students to build on their strengths as they divide into roles and show understanding and ideas through illustrations, writing, and audio. Students can apply all of these skills in individual work that can be combined into a group or class project. For setting objectives and providing feedback, students use WebBlender to develop digital portfolios based on learning goals, including both student and teacher reflection. Using Pixie, frames, and WebBlender, students can clearly communicate their ideas, hypotheses, and conclusions using images, text, video, and narration. For questions, cues, and advanced organizers, teachers and students can use Pixie to complete a KWL or KWHL activity template on a topic they are studying. These are just a few of examples of ways students and teachers can use tech for learning tools to support content instruction while implementing strategies that support classroom work in a 21st century learning environment. You can find more information, including samples, tutorials, and lesson plans on these sites.